Hi, my name is Will Barrineau, and today I'm going to show you how to make a traditional sushi snack called onigiri. Onigiri is just a rice ball, and you can put a lot of different things in it, a lot of different ingredients. Today we're going to be using some imitation crab, commonly found in things like California roll, as well as the cucumber sticks that I chopped up earlier, and some slices of just regular cream cheese. It works great. It adds a lot of flavor to the sushi. And I also have some roasted seaweed called nori, and I just took some scissors and cut them into thinner strips so we can wrap it around the rice ball when we're done. And just to show you real quick what we're hoping to get, this one's a little packed, but a nice, triangle shape, pyramid almost. And this one's pretty filled, so you can pack it as much as you want, but bite size is usually preferential. So I'm going to show you guys how to make onigiri now. We have our sushi rice prepared about an hour ago, so it's ready to get rolling. And what's really important about rolling this specific snack, the sushi roll, is we have some water with salt in it, and it really helps to keep the sushi grains, the rice grains, from sticking to your fingers, since it's the most sticky rice. It's very sticky. That's the way you would like it. So we're just going to wash our hands in here real quick, lather them up real good, maybe take a second dip, and just grab a handful of sushi. It's a little messy, but fun. So just get a nice little ball going. Form that right there. As you can see, it's just a ball of rice, nothing in it yet. From there, we're going to form a little bit more, get a little bit tighter. Take our thumb and make like a little pocket in the sushi roll. This is a little bit of the tougher part of this specific snack, since the rice doesn't really like to stick to itself when you're making the indentation. We're going to put that on our board. And from there, we're going to wash our hands real quick just to get these stray grains. And we don't want all that water getting on our ingredients when we put them in the sushi roll, just to make sure everything's fresh and healthy. I would suggest slicing these long ways if you have a nice little cube of cream cheese, as well as the crab and the cucumber, because if it's really a thick piece, it's going to be harder to firm the roll around it. And it may not even work. It could be coming out one side. So you really want to get it nice and inside the indent that you have going. So we just add a little bit of our cream cheese, and we just press that in there nice, kind of form a little bottom. And it's however you would like to do it. I've seen people use tuna, salmon, raw fish is perfectly fine. Just to make sure that it's sushi grade for just personal health. So we're going to add our cucumber sticks right here. If you'd like to come take a look at the tray, you can kind of get a feel for what I sliced, and we have some thick chunks, but towards the end I kind of cued into the long ways, being more proficient. So we're just going to push our cucumber sticks right on into the cream cheese bedding, nice and deep in there if you have a really thick bottom. So from there, we're going to move over to our crab, ready to go. And from here, I'm going to do a little modification to these so we can just add a lot more meat. So I'm just going to cut them thin again. Always helps to get everything easier to space. So we have 2 chunks of imitation crab in there today, and Just gonna make sure everything's not falling apart. So once we have everything in the beginning of our onigiri, we're gonna take another little bit. Excuse me, need to get these hands wiped off again. We're gonna need to wet our hands in the salt and water solution. Grab another little bit of our onigiri sushi rice. Place it right on top of the indent where your fresh ingredients are placed. So we're gonna mold that a little bit right here. Make sure that the sushi is kind of forming into a spherical or ball shape on the cutting board. Just gonna grab it real lightly, and as you can see, it has a pretty thick bottom. So it helps to make sure it's gonna stick together and make a nice, consistent onigiri snack. So we're going to form that in our hand. And there's a lot of different ways of just getting the onigiri into a pyramid shape. It's just whatever you prefer. You could just finger form it. It's a little time consuming, but it also works as well. So now, this is a pretty thick roll right here. But you can even eat them as meals. It just really depends on what you're going for, the type of mood. It's a great snack, great way to stay fit. Want something light. So right here, we have our pyramid with everything in the middle, nothing coming out the sides, real nice and consistent. And from there, we're just gonna form a little bit on our plate. Grab the nori strip, take our scissors, and you can get creative with the seaweed toppings, or just at your own discretion, whatever you're into. Sauce. And we're gonna add some black sesames to that as well. And I'm just gonna put that on the top. Make sure it sticks right there, it'll stick like a charm. And I think that we're just gonna dabble a little bit on the side and the bottom. So right here, move these ingredients out of the way. We have our onigiri snack. Ready to eat, and as you can see, these are pretty good, so meal size is definitely an option with 2 cups of rice. So that's all I have today. I would like to thank my audience for coming and viewing me. My sister, Caroline Barrineau, coming in from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And I have my grandmother and Uncle TK, and they're tuning in from Florence, South Carolina, as well as my mom, who's filming this demonstration speech. And Joe, thanks for coming out, buddy. I appreciate the help.
Anytime, man.
And I hope everybody has a great day, and thanks for watching.